Once upon a time there was a young monk. One day he caught a venomous snake and tied it to a rock. Then he left the snake on the ground and laughed his head off because the snake was completely helpless tied to that rock. His master saw everything but said nothing. Not long after, the boy caught a fish and tied it to a rock too. He thought it was hilarious. That night, while the young monk was fast asleep, his master quietly came over and strapped a heavy rock to his back. Come morning the boy couldn't get up, weighed down by the rock on his back. He went to his master and said, "Master, please take this rock off me." The master smiled and said, "First free the snake and the fish you tied up. Otherwise this rock will be a burden you carry for the rest of your life." Hearing that, the young monk jumped into a boat and headed straight for the forest. He wanted to find the snake and the fish and set them free. When he reached the riverbank, he found that the fish had already died, tied to the rock. It could no longer breathe. The boy was heartbroken and buried the fish in the ground. Then he climbed up the rocks to look for the snake. When he got there, he found the snake was dead too. The heavy rock had taken its life as well. The young monk's heart shattered. He was filled with deep remorse and knew he had made a terrible mistake. He understood that sometimes our carelessness can cost someone their life. As he grew older, he began guiding worshippers to the temple. One rainy day, a young woman was changing out of her wet clothes, and he opened the door at just the wrong moment. Catching a glimpse of her, his thoughts began to stray, and the young woman found herself drawn to him too. The next day, when the young woman came to the temple to pray, she pretended to faint. Seeing this, the monk quickly covered her with a cloth and checked her pulse, but it was all an act, because she had fallen for him. Little by little their feelings grew so deep that they would even sleep side by side out on the rocks.